person that I want to point out in the crowd is our local Dane County conservationist, Marie Rabon, sitting right over there. Just kind of wave. So all of these folks are going to be, after the speaker portion is over, we're all going to be around. So if you have any questions, feel free to come up to us, and we'll have more time to answer your questions after that. Our next speakers are going to be Katie Demetz and Jules Reynolds, and they're going to be talking about food systems planning projects. So come on up.
Got my timer right here.
Let me get closer.
Okay, all right. Can everyone hear me?
Yes.
All right. Hi, everyone. I'm Katie Demetz. I'm currently a PhD student at UW-Madison in urban and regional planning, studying community and regional food systems. And I also am a proud resident of Springdale, and so happy to be working on some projects that are close to home and close to my heart.
Hi all, I'm Jules. I'm also a PhD student at UW-Madison. I also work with Marie on the BRICS project. And for the last year, Katie and I have been involved in a food systems planning project for the Mount Horeb area. So by food systems planning, we mean thinking long-term about the future of our food and agricultural systems and having structured conversations today and bridging resources today to build the future that we want to see. So Katie and I got a grant last spring to help fund this project. And over the past year, we've been involved in conversations and a really community-driven grassroots project to think about what food systems planning needs to look like in this area. And that culminated in a workshop last month where we invited farmers, food business owners, nonprofit leaders, and other leaders in the food system to structure this conversation for the Mount Horeb area.
Yeah, and so coming out of the workshop, we heard a few sort of really salient themes, one of which was the idea that Mount Horeb is a great community asset, and there are already a lot of amazing resources and food things happening in the community, and so building on those is going to be really important as we sort of think about the future of our food system here. Another idea was this real focus on the need to think about land use and development and really cooperating across town boundaries and work with the village to make sure that we're really thinking towards the long-term future of farmland and other food production areas. One other key piece that came out was the idea of a local food policy council. The idea there is you would sort of assemble a committee of food system leaders to start really having some dialogues with the broader community in the village about sort of what we want the future of our food system to look like in a more sustained way than the sort of one-off workshop that we did. And so this is something that we're sort of working on stewarding this idea and bringing people into the conversation to think about what that might look like over the long term. So we're working on some next steps right now, and we'll be happy to sort of share back with everyone here as we sort of develop those and keep working with the community.